So I'm going to tell you guys a story real fast that has absolutely nothing to do with physical media, but it'll tie back in here in a second. A couple years ago, I'm driving home for Thanksgiving, right? My car breaks down. I had a Kia Sorento. Engine just gave out. It was done. Needed a new car. So I went shopping for one. It's 2 years ago. So I thought this is a time to start over new. You know? I was going to get a Mercedes. Thought about it. I could afford it. I looked into it. Was going to get a Mercedes. And then it didn't feel right. It didn't feel like me. But there was a thing that came into my mind of if I got a Mercedes, I'm saying something. I'm showing the world I made it. I'm in a Mercedes. Didn't end up doing it. I just couldn't justify it. It didn't feel like me. So I went next door and to Nissan and got a 2023 Nissan Rogue. Brand new, like 0 miles, way less than what it would have cost a Mercedes. Actually, it was about the same price. I lied. Not way less. It was actually the same price. And I felt like I had made it. You know, like I bought my first brand new car, right? A week goes by or something. I start seeing Nissan Rogues everywhere. You know how many people I caught trying to get into my car that just mistaked it for their car? You know how many times I've done that on accident and still to this day will walk up to the wrong car? It's a silver. Or is it silver? Yeah, it's like silver. So it's the most generic looking car you've ever seen. I'm happy with it. Gets me where I need to go. I don't have to worry about anything. It's safe. But it's as normal and bland and boring as you can get. Why am I telling you a car story and we're a physical media channel? Well, we haven't done a confessions in a while. And I usually only do these when something's kind of on my mind, you know? So I'm telling you this story to tell you no matter what you do, somebody will always look at your physical media collection and tell you it's not good enough. Somebody will look at me driving my Nissan Rogue, not know me at all, not know what I do for a living, and just be like, he probably works at McDonald's or something, you know? Because I don't drive a Mercedes or a Range Rover or a Lamborghini or a Maserati. I drive a boring Nissan Rogue. When it comes to physical media, I love Blu-rays. I love VHS. I love DVDs. I like 4Ks. I don't love 4Ks. I like 4Ks. And to some people, I am wrong. I think we're all wrong. I think none of us can do physical media right. Especially being on YouTube. You talk to any physical media collector, you're not doing it right. You like VHS. Why? That's an inferior format. It's a square on a TV. Why would you want to watch a square on a TV? And then you get a VHS with widescreen bars. It cuts it even shorter. Why would you want to watch that? That's stupid. You're wrong. DVDs. Who watches DVD? It's 2025. Who watches DVDs anymore? DVDs. Blu-rays. Blu-rays used to be cool, but now there's 4K. And 4K is the new shiny kid on the block. But my 4K gets scratched easily. It's kind of boring. The menus and everything, not everything fits on one disc. HDR and Dolby Vision are kind of hit and miss. You have to have the right software to watch it properly or you're not watching it right. I don't think I'm a good 4K collector, you guys. I don't have an OLED. That's one. None of the comparisons I ever show you are off the TV anymore. They used to be. They're not anymore. The past like 3 or 4 months, it's just been ripped from the disc. But I don't have an OLED, so I'm not watching my TV correctly. I don't have a sound bar or a big speaker system, so I'm not hearing it right. I'm doing physical media wrong. Or am I? I don't think I am. I don't think as collectors we have to apologize for liking what we like. And I don't think you should ever apologize for liking what you like. If you like DVDs, fucking watch DVDs. It's fine. Numbers say one thing, feelings say another. I'm going to give you another example that has nothing to do with really anything. I'm going to try to do this fully uncut, so I'm not going to cut. A couple years ago, I bought this cinema camera. Does it look? It probably looks like a red camera to you guys, but it's not. This is a Ken Infinity Mavo LF. Probably never heard of this camera. It's what this one's shooting on. I got two of them. So much I love this camera. This camera is a camera that nobody in the U.S., just recently in the past couple years, people are starting to accept this camera. But for the longest time, it was only, this is a Chinese camera. This is basically a Chinese Red or something, or Ari Alexa. But for the longest time, nobody really knew what this camera was. And nobody wanted to buy it in the US because they didn't know anything about it. Nobody really had one. And it's not a Canon, it's not a Sony, it's not what the best YouTubers on YouTube, are filming with. Some random camera from overseas. So why did I spend $12,000 on a camera that was not really anything? Because I had a feeling when I bought it. I would watch clips on YouTube and something just drew it to me. This camera has everything, spec-wise. Spec-wise, number-wise, this camera has everything for me. A lot of YouTubers on YouTube are, in the camera world are more like, oh my God, this new camera can shoot 120 frames a second slow-mo in 4K. Well, this camera can do that, and I can do it in one click. You know what I'm saying? It's got what I need. Why am I going off subject when we're talking about physical media? Because I say this a lot, I've talked about it a lot, but if I say a Blu-ray is better than a 4K, that is my opinion. Maybe I like having a disc. Inglourious Bastards, where is it? I don't have it right now. Inglourious Bastards came out on 4K. Came out on Arrow. Arrow did the 4K, and remember, everybody loved it. It was this whole big thing. And then when Universal released it a couple years ago, it was like, oh, this transfer sucks. It's not good enough. But the same movie in different packaging came out, and everybody loved it. But when you look at the packaging of the other 4K, now we're talking 4K than 4Ks here, but I would argue the same as the Blu-ray. The Blu-ray comes with everything you need on one disc. And you're fine. I don't have to put in a second disc to see the extras, to see the commentary, to see all this stuff. Sometimes on 4K, you do. I feel like I'm just all over the place right now, and I'm not making any sense. I'm not even making sense to myself. But I feel like when it comes to how you watch movies, don't let anybody judge you on that shit. If you want to watch a VHS on your HD TV and not a CRT TV, watch it. If you're fine with it and you don't see anything wrong with it, do it. When I do my side-by-sides, my comparisons, it's more to show you and for you to make your own mind up. Yes, it will look different on your TV. If I say, hey, I think this Blu-ray looks a little better. There are sometimes I say the DVD looks better in some scenes. There are people in the comments who call me crazy. Literally, go through the comments. I'm not going to go through it for this video because I'm trying to leave it uncut, and I don't want to do too much editing. But there are some reviews where I think, well, what was it? That 80s movie that just came, Pretty in Pink. It's like, the DVD looks really good. How can you say that? How can you say the DVD looks better than the 4K? I didn't say that. I said I liked the DVD too. I thought the colors looked good. People will call you crazy for the stupidest shit. And there's nothing you can do about it. You like what you like. Some people look at Jackson Pollock as a joke. Some people look at Jackson Pollock as a genius. If you don't know who Jackson Pollock is, Google that shit. My point is, as physical media collectors, buy what you want to buy. Watch what you want to watch. People call me immature because I love the American franchise, the American Pie franchise, and I'm not 12 years old. Some people call me crazy because I don't think Christopher Nolan is God's gift to cinema. Some people call me crazy because I think a Blu-ray sometimes looks better than a 4K, or a DVD is just fine and you don't really need to upgrade. We all collect differently. And that's what makes us unique. Our collections are different. You know what? Everybody told me recently, and I'm going to do this. I swear to God, I'm going to do this. It's just moving has been so expensive. I haven't had time. I don't have any movies behind me anymore. I'm a physical media channel with no movies behind me anymore. Remember my old, you can go through the catalog. Right before I moved a month ago, I had shelves and movies, and I could prove to you I was a collector. I got a TV and a computer monitor. I'm in my living room. I haven't even unpacked my movies yet. Been here for a month. It's crazy. Are my videos suffering? Did I lose credibility because I don't have movies behind me? No. Actually, the videos are doing better than ever. All I'm saying is stay true to yourself. Like what you like, love what you love. And at the end of the day, somebody else's opinion does not matter if it means that much to you. Or if you feel that strongly that, hey, I like this shit. I don't care. I know people who still collect video games from, like, Super Nintendo. And yes, you can call it a nostalgia thing. Same as physical media. Streaming. As collectors, we're always saying streaming's bad. I've made videos. Streaming sucks. I don't like streaming. Do I know that 90% of America still streams? Yes. Do I watch movies on streaming before I buy them? Hell yes, I do. Am I crazy? Oh, you're a hypocrite. You're bashing streaming, baby. You said you watched it on Tubi before you bought it. Dude, I am 37 years old. I have been am I 37 or am I 38? You get to that point, you just forget your age at some point, you know? I've been collecting since before I was in high school, you know? It really started when I was in, you get your first job and your first paycheck and you can buy your own stuff. But, your collection starts before that. I've been collecting since the late 90s. I know what I like and I know what I don't like. And I'm at that point in my collection where I'm collecting everything. Let me show you an example. This is coming in another video. But I collect everything. I just bought this for $20. I already had the Blu-ray. Paid $70 online for it. Just earlier this month, if you go back and watch my haul video, I bought the VHS. And guess what? I just bought another VHS on Amazon for $8, a different year, a different cover, because I like this movie. What's wrong with me? I'm retarded. Most of y'all are like, God, you are dumb. I know people who only collect the most exclusive box sets they can get. That's crazy to me. Y'all ever seen that Instagram thing? I don't know what it's called. I'm kind of going off track here. But the one guy that sells like steelbooks, it's like 3 movies. It's the same movie in steelbooks. Like in one pack, you get like 3 different versions, but it's the same movie in one box. It's like $300. Those things sell out. That is crazy to me. But I don't judge people who do that. If you got the money, freaking do it. I don't know. This video, I feel like, just went everywhere. I'm talking about cars. I'm talking about cameras. I'm talking about VHSs and 4Ks. I mentioned Jackson Pollock. If you don't know who that is, please Google him. I just really wanted to say, stay true to yourself. Don't let people judge you. Don't let people make you feel judged for liking what you like or saying something that maybe doesn't align with them. This is physical media, guys. This isn't politics. This isn't red versus blue. This is blue versus gold and silver and whatever else the colors of freaking physical media is. It's blue versus black. It's all the same. It's the movies. Because here's the facts. I'm going to tell you something that nobody else will tell you. This is what I'm going to end it on. Because no matter what format you love, it doesn't matter if you don't like the movie. If you love a movie, it does not matter what format you watch it on or prefer to watch it on. It's not going to change the movie. And it's not really going to change your experience with the movie. I have yet to watch a 4K that made me believe in God. I have yet to watch a Blu-ray that made me believe in God. I have yet to watch a DVD. Actually, maybe so. From VHS to DVD was a jump. All I'm saying is, stay true to yourself, you guys. And collect what you want to collect.